My girlfriend has been missing for 4 years. Now she came back in my room in the middle of the night. It's hard to put into words what happened tonight. I'm writing this now because I don't know what else to do. I can't even be sure that I'm not losing my mind. 4 years ago, my girlfriend Claire went missing. We were living together in my apartment, planning a quiet evening when it all changed. She'd been excited for a movie night, but when she didn't show up, I began to panic. I called her over and over, but she didn't answer. I thought maybe she was busy or something was wrong, but she never came home. The next morning, I filed a missing persons report. The police started their search, but as the weeks turned to months, they lost hope. I didn't stop looking, though. I couldn't. Where could she have gone? It didn't make sense. But time passed. The police gave up after a year, and I had to accept that I might never see her again. The grief was unbearable, but I forced myself to keep going. I buried the pain under work and distractions. It worked to an extent. But there was always a hole, an emptiness where Claire used to be. Then tonight, everything changed. It was around 2:30 a.m. when I woke up to a sound in the hallway. At first, I thought it was the building settling, but then I heard footsteps. Quiet, deliberate. Someone walking toward my door. My heart started racing. I told myself it was just my imagination, but the sound grew louder, closer. I froze. My bedroom door was slightly ajar, and I could see a shadow standing in the doorway. And then, I saw her. Claire. But it wasn't her. Not really. Her skin was pale, almost ghostly. Her eyes were sunken, hollow, as though she hadn't slept or eaten in years. Her hair was matted and tangled like she hadn't cared for it at all. She looked wrong. Her presence was unsettling, like something was off. Like she wasn't really her anymore. "Claire?" I whispered, barely able to form the word. She didn't respond. She just stood there, her gaze fixed on me. Her eyes were familiar, but they didn't have the warmth I remembered. Instead, they were cold, distant, like she was looking right through me. Then she took a step forward and I couldn't move. I was paralyzed by fear. The air grew colder. I could feel the chill creeping into my bones as she came closer. That's when I saw it. Behind her, in the shadows of the doorway, something was standing. At first, I couldn't make out what it was, but then it shifted, and I realized it was not human. It was tall, unnaturally tall. Its limbs were impossibly long, its body bent in strange angles. It was crouched low, its head tilted in an unnatural way, its eyes black voids, sucking in all the light around it. I couldn't tear my gaze away. It was like a nightmare made flesh, and it was watching me. Claire spoke again, her voice low and distorted. "Let me in," she said, her voice a rasp, unnatural. My heart hammered in my chest. "Claire, what's happening?" I tried to ask, but I couldn't stop the tremor in my voice. The figure behind her shifted again, moving closer, its movement jerky and unnatural. Claire didn't move, but I saw her eyes flicker toward it. It was like she wasn't even aware of it, like she was under its control. Then suddenly, everything went still. The figure stopped moving. Claire's face twisted into a grimace, something almost like a smile. I felt the weight of the room, the suffocating presence of something evil pressing in on me. I grabbed my phone, hands shaking, and dialed 911. But when I looked up, they were gone. The room was empty. The air was warm again, as if nothing had happened. I don't know if I imagined it all. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but it felt so real. Too real. Now, as I sit here in the dark, I can still feel the coldness in the room. The air feels thick, heavy, and I hear faint footsteps again, but they're not mine. Please, if anyone knows what this could be, What I just experienced? Please, I need help. I don't think I can sleep tonight.